Hello, my name is Anna Hatfield. This is week 3 for Bio240, the dissection of the fetal pig. I've already dissected my pig, and I will be demonstrating the structures of, the heart's aorta, jugulars, vena cava, and so on. For my common disease, it says, choose a common disease of the heart, briefly describe the anatomical and physiological changes that may occur in the heart when people are suffering from heart's disease, and that would be the coronary artery disease. As I mentioned in the past, it's common. It's a common heart's disease that most Americans get due to a really bad diet. It occurs when the LDL, or bad cholesterol, builds up plaque in our arteries, in our heart's arteries. These early stages, the symptoms could be shortness of breath, actual fatigue, and at some points chest pains can occur in the individual. When plaque gets large enough to block the blood flow, that's why you hear oh, my left arm began to hurt, and we think he might have had a stroke or a heart attack. So that would be for my common disease of the heart, is the coronary artery disease. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you my pig. I'm going to put on my gloves. Well, I already put on my gloves. My facial mask. I'm not going to put on my goggles, because I already used my goggles for the dissection, because my pig was very juicy. And actually I already took off my apron because I actually made a big mess. So now that I have my pig here, I'm going to go ahead and take my phone and show you guys the job that I did. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the pig. Okay, so here is, of course, the trachea, the thyroid area. Here's my heart, and my veins have exploded. So when I cut into it, as you can see, somewhere over here, it was already leaking, so it was a little bit harder to see what I was looking at. Anyway, so I'm going to start with the right and left carotid artery, and that you can find along here. It's actually closer to the trachea. It's here, the carotid artery. And then you have the aorta that connects the main blood flow here to the heart. Then you have your right and left subclavian arteries, which are also next to the carotid artery, but they are closer to the heart over here. I think it's called subclavian because it's right by the clavicle, kind of. Let's see. Also, we have the aorta. I already mentioned the aorta is here. You can hardly see it. It's really messy in here. But the aorta is here, along with the pulmonary arteries, which are very close. I cannot visibly show you guys because I've been having such a hard time dissecting this, but I know that it sits next to the aorta over here. The internal jugular vein, as I mentioned before, or I don't know if I've mentioned it already, that one is also up here in this trachea area, and yeah, it's so hard to point it out on here. But yeah, so, and we also have the superior vena cava. The superior vena cava, it's right around here on top of the aorta. So I hope that my demonstration was clear enough. There is a very big mass of dye, as you can see, but it was very helpful to go through the HOL steps. Finally was able to unlock the app. So it was extremely helpful. I'm so glad that I was able to get into it. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have known that you can tie your little pig down. So that concludes my demonstration of the dissection of my fetal pig. That's my son in the background. And thank you.